just like this. Sort of creative output, which is cool. This guy. Okay. Okay, so I just got this. Did it come in the mail? No, it did not. It came from a bookstore. In Japanese bookstores, whether it needs it or not, whatever you buy is likely to be wrapped up quite nicely. So why don't we check it out, see what's inside. Maybe you'll be surprised. Maybe I will. Who knows? New Frontier. New Frontier. That was released yesterday, Friday. So this is New Frontier. It's the magazine compilation of a bunch of Duel Masters manga that's targeted at the older demographic. So we all know, of course, CoroCoro Comics is, of course, the famous magazine with the main drive of all the different intellectual properties is driven through CoroCoro Comics, which is actually designed for, I think it's pretty obvious from the cover design, it's targeted at a much younger demographic. So here's Kirifuda Kata. Even when you watch the Duel Masters Victory V anime show, you'll see him always walk into a little classroom and it says 5-2. So what that means is he's in 5th grade and he's in class group number 2. So obviously they're targeting elementary school students with Duel Masters, mainly, usually. Zero creatures and all that sort of stuff. Where did it debut? It debuted in CoroCoro Comics because that's where their demographic resides. But they do want to branch out, and so that's why they're releasing these different properties. The reason I bought this was I want to support Duel Masters Haoden Gachi. It released 1 volume, and the art is phenomenal, beautiful, creature design incredible, and it was released through CoroCoro Comics G. I don't know what happened to the series. They just stopped making it, so there's no more CoroCoro Comics G. They haven't released the remaining chapters that ran there in the tankobon, so I'm hoping if we support this sort of a la carte magazine that they will release the remaining chapters into a collected edition. But that's just one part of this magazine. We've also got this guy. He is from Black Castle. We've got this guy. He's a zombie dude. I've seen this. I think he's the Super Violent series. And we'll get to this in a bit. But this is the series that is pretty neat because it's, you know how Duel Masters, the show, is about kids playing a card game? And then Kaijudo is a story about kids playing with creatures, but not a card game? This is like the 3rd category of permutations that can go. It's about the creatures themselves, no humans. It's the creatures animate. All the different little creatures, they are actual characters. So when you see all these really complex, legendary style and creature names, they're all actual individual characters in this series, and they're all walking around doing stuff. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. It tells the story of the trading cards in comic form, so you can see what's going on with the story, and you can have more fun with the game because it more closely follows the story than Kaijudo does with its trading card game, if that makes any bit of sense. The other interesting title here is Duel Masters Rev is included. DM Revolution is the controversial series. It's the latest, newest series. And does this guy not look like Earth Power? Let me ask you that. Does he not look like Earth Power? So this is the semi-controversial series because if you check my Twitter, you'll see why. I talk about it there. Haven't got a response from Wizards, curiously. Also, you can get some promo cards. We've got Deathgate. It's alternate art with this character from Black Castle again. And then there's also this new creature, which we will get to in a bit. Also, you'll notice that there's this curious wrapping. What could that mean? Well, as we learned in the earlier video, when a magazine is wrapped up like this, that means there's something inside. There's something inside. There's something inside. There's something inside. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? I'll give you a hint. This. Check this out. We're going to get a deck case. A metal deck case. Oh, man, that looks cool. Inside, you also get, check this out, Duel Masters Houden Gachi sleeves. Is that not cool? Is that incredible? 40 mai. 40 mai. 40 mai. That means 40. So there's going to be 40 sleeves, Duel Masters Haoden Gachi. This is going to be cool. I'm going to take these to the Magic pre-release tomorrow, just to see what happens. So here's a close-up detail on the cards. We'll get to those in a bit. And then here's a rundown of the series that are in here. I don't know what this series is. This is that zombie one. I'm pretty sure it's the hyper-violent one. This is the one with the creatures animate. This is Haoden Gachi. Of course, I'm hoping if we support this series through this magazine, they will release the remaining chapters or do something with the series because it was such a waste. It was such a great series. They cancel it. So hopefully we can show them some support. And then we've got this Black Castle. I think I've seen this around. And of course, Duel Masters Rev, which is, I have mixed emotions about this being in. Maybe we'll talk about that. I don't really have much time, so I'm just going to release this little preview video. Why don't we open this up, see what happens. And I'ma buy you a drink. This is my old deck case, by the way. Cool, we got this thing. Boom. Have a nice weekend.